Lesson 1. Different Budgeting Strategies. Budget and its importance. First and foremost, a budget is a short or long-term financial game plan for keeping track of your cash flow and spending. There are several budgeting ways to select from, whether you do it by hand, on a spreadsheet, or with a simple app. Finally, establishing a budget can assist you in getting and staying on track toward your financial goals. You might begin by keeping track of how much money you bring in and where it goes each month. Being aware of your income, essential costs, and spending habits can assist you in differentiating between financial requirements and wants. You'll be more inspired to keep your plan if you find a technique that makes sense for your financial circumstances and, more significantly, appears attainable. 5 popular budgeting strategies. Here's a deeper look at 5 fundamental budgeting principles. 1. 50-30-20 budget. The 50-30-20 method is based on a hierarchy of needs, wants, and savings. Determining which costs are requirements and which are desires can be difficult, but in general, the following recommendations advise how to divide your after-tax income. 50% needs and non-negotiable essentials: housing, mortgage or rent, groceries, utility bills, loan payments at a minimum, credit cards, student loans. 30% wants or personal expenses: dining out, entertainment or events, and travel. 20% savings: emergency fund savings, retirement savings, debt repayment, payments in excess of the statutory minimum. The 50-30-20 rule strives to provide you with a well-rounded lifestyle with a proper financial balance, including basic spending, unanticipated expenses, and even items you like while saving for your future. Pros and cons of a 50-30-20 budget. Adopting a balanced lifestyle, which includes enjoyment, can help you remain on track. Certain needs or wants might be difficult to distinguish. There may not be a clear description. This strategy takes into account present and future expenditures, as well as an emergency reserve. Focusing on minimal debt payments might cause you to be in debt for a longer period of time and raise the amount of interest you pay. The pie chart format makes it easy to see where your money is going. Some people might feel their money would be better directed by putting more than 20% towards savings and debt repayment. 2. Zero-based budget. The concept of $0 may be frightening, but zero-based budgeting, ZBB, isn't about draining your bank balances. With ZBB, you remove your monthly costs from your monthly income until you have a remnant that goes to support whatever is most important that month, bringing you down to zero. In other words, you're striving toward a zero-waste situation, with no revenue going unaccounted for. You may accomplish this by categorizing your spending. In essence, the major categories write themselves: food, housing, utilities, transportation, additional bills, debt repayment, savings, entertainment, and miscellaneous fees are also prominent categories. Then you allocate any remaining funds to the area that needs them the most, such as debt repayments or retirement savings. Each month, you'll start with a blank slate and have the opportunity to reevaluate your strategy, make any required changes, and assess the various monthly expenditures you'll face. Here are the basic benefits and drawbacks of a zero-based budget. Provides more thorough overview of where your money is spent each month. Tracking, classifying, and balancing may take longer than alternative procedures. You have more freedom in directing any additional cash from month to month. Learning how to get your balance to zero without falling into the red may take some time, maybe months. 3. Envelope budget. This old-school method is splitting up actual cash and placing it in separate envelopes designated for the majority of your monthly costs. Using debit or credit cards may have an out-of-sight, out-of-mind impact, but having cash on hand offers a tangible, hands-on experience every time you spend money. Because the money in each envelope needs to last for the full month, you can't replenish it once it's gone. This increased awareness can help you stay on track towards your financial objectives. When using this technique, you'll pay for your fixed charges, those that don't fluctuate over time, as usual, whether by check, online, or with automatic bill pay. Rent or mortgage payments, loan payments, utilities, and insurance are examples of common fixed expenditures. The cash envelopes will be used for variable costs that may vary during this month, such as groceries, utility bills that fluctuate, and transportation. Discretionary spending, estimate how much you regularly pay each of these fees on a monthly basis, so you know how much cash you need to withdraw. Simply place the appropriate money in each designated envelope and dip into them as you spend. If you discover that any envelopes are empty before the end of the month, you may need to make modifications for the next month. This might include reducing particular areas of spending, such as discretionary spending or imposing spending limitations on energy bills. The benefits and drawbacks of envelope budgeting. Reduced expenditures. You're less likely to withdraw additional money to refill your envelope than you are to swipe your card in a panic. Estimating monthly spending can be difficult and may need changes. Having a restricted quantity of cash on hand may encourage you to be more deliberate in your expenditures. Having more cash on hand than usual increases the likelihood of misplacing it. It feels good to have money left over at the end of the month. Cash may not be accepted as a payment method for some charges. 4. Values-based budget. Would you rather make a difference with your money instead of feeling stressed out about it? Beyond covering your basic financial needs, such as food, housing, utilities, and transportation, values-based budgeting entails making an active effort to spend any money left over on items or causes that align with your beliefs. Reviewing your bank statements from the previous 3 months and thinking about your values is one approach to examining how you're presently spending your money and how you'd like to. For example, after reviewing your spending records, you may discover that you spend the majority of your excess money on dining out. And while you enjoy going out and trying new places, you also enjoy giving to charities or groups in need, as well as taking care of your own health and fitness. Here are some ideas for reallocating your spending money. 1. Keep 40% of your additional cash for visiting favorite restaurants or discovering new ones. 2. Spend 30% of your remaining cash on social projects, organizations, and local companies whose work matches with your ideals. Bonus points if you also offer your time to volunteer. 3. Use the remaining 30% of your funds to enroll in a self-improvement course or a well-being program. You can include core values-focused spending into your whole budget, not just your additional cash. Looking to reduce your carbon footprint while saving money on your AC bill? Instead of operating your air conditioner continually during the warmer months, try opening your windows and employing fans. Want to save money on your water bill while also cultivating your homestead? Purchase a rain barrel. With deliberate budgeting, there are practically countless chances to lower your carbon impact. The benefits and drawbacks of a values-based budget. You'll feel more connected to your life's mission, which is beneficial to your health. Not suitable for persons on low incomes who cannot afford to pay. Gives you greater clout. You may sometimes make more progress with your spending than with your vote. Certain values-based alternatives, such as rain buckets and alternative fuel cars, may be difficult to get at first. Encourages reciprocity and connection throughout your community, whatever shape it takes. There may be a significant amount of study required in assessing organizations and identifying products that agree with your ideals. Donating to charity may result in various tax advantages. 5. Pay yourself first budget. The pay yourself first budget technique seems like it contradicts all the rules just by the name, but it doesn't. In contrast, this technique simply prioritizes your savings. As with any budget, you begin by calculating your monthly net income. Instead of stating your monthly costs or separating your income into categories or percentages, establish your monthly savings objectives, each with a cash amount. Then reduce your entire savings from your monthly net income. Whatever is left over might be used to pay bills and other costs. This is how a savings-oriented budget may look. Monthly net income, $3,600. Monthly savings goals, retirement fund, $300. 529 plan, $250. Emergency fund, $200. Vacation fund, $200. Landscaping backyard upgrade, $200, equals $1,150. Spending money, $3,600 net income, minus $1,150 savings, equals $2,450. Use the remaining $2,450 to fulfill your monthly costs. This technique may be for you if you want to preserve your future and keep track of your monthly expenditures but don't want to feel bound by the limits of traditional budgeting. The benefits and drawbacks of a pay-yourself-first budget. Minimal preparation time and greater flexibility for shifting monthly expenditures. A lack of organization might make it difficult to keep track of your expenditures. Your savings goals will always be met. If your monthly spending surpasses your income or you have high interest debt, this rule is probably not for you.